Well, here we go, everybody. This is DJI Mini 3 Pro flight in the morning. We're getting ready to take off here if we can get out of this fog. It's always something. But I got a feeling I'll get through it. So here we go. Up, up, and away. So we're facing due south. It's about, I don't know, 9 o'clock in the morning, somewhere in there. And we're going for a little flight down by the farm. We're trying to grab a little altitude here. As you can see, the fields that were grass, most of them have been hayed already, but we're going to go for a short flight here. We'll see how she's doing. I think I flew the Mini 2 last time, and her name is Peggy Sue. And the Mini 3 here, her name is Thelma Lou. She's not quite as old as Peggy Sue. So she's getting a little jealous, so it was time to get her out in the wind, get some wind in her hair, so to speak. So we're at about 300 feet, maybe a little bit higher than that. And we're headed due south. Temperature is very, very warm. It's about 88 degrees. I mean, it is warmer than that right now, but during the flight it's about 88 degrees, and winds were from the southwest or southeast, at about 10 miles an hour. And at altitude, they were about 15 miles an hour, maybe a little stronger from time to time. But we're flying due south. We're not using any filters on the Mini 3 Pro, and she's at 4K, 30 frames a second. The last time I had the old girl out, I had some problems. She dropped signal out there, and when she did, I lost the video feed and everything, and ended up having to reboot the controller to get the signal back. So very, very stressful period for a few minutes, but I don't know what that was about. That was on the same firmware I'm on now, 0.168 I think it is, or something like that, and 0.201 on the other firmware. She seems to be doing pretty good right now. We're not going very far today. The horizon is not tilted for a change, which is good because I'm flying into the wind. You get a little sideways to the wind, the DJI curse comes into effect. And you get the gimbal tilt. So I have not flown to this lake yet, even though I've flown down there quite a bit. I have not flown to that lake previously, so it's like a nice little lake, little pond there. Take a look at it here. They've got all the fields ready to go. If they haven't got them planted yet, they will have them planted shortly. Since these fields are still bare, I'm taking it they're going to be in, winter wheat or late soybeans? Not sure. So there seems to be a lake there on the right too, and one right here I think will approach. I don't think we'll go that far, but we'll get close to it anyway. So, like I said, I was just out for a morning flight, basically a test flight. Since I had so much trouble with the last Mini 3 flight, I thought I would take this out for a short flight and see how she does. Winds are not too bad. You can see the wind blowing on the surface of the water there, or the flexion in the water. So, not very bad at all. So the Mini 3 does real good in the wind. I'm very, very happy with her. I've got caught in some pretty good winds and pretty good rain, and she's come out of all of them. So Very, very happy with her so far, except for the one glitch she had the other day. And I'm not sure if that was a firmware deal or what, but it's a little bit of scary moment there. But we got her back okay, so now we're flying back. Got the wind kind of with us and to the right now, behind us, so we should make pretty good time here coming back. We're in normal mode. Usually I fly in cine mode, but today was just a short flight, checking some fields out. I love the way the trees cut through the fields, the designs and everything. I think it's really neat to look at from the air. You know how those trees. I don't quite understand it. I know they follow the waterways quite a bit, so I'm taking it there's probably some kind of waterway in there. It looks like there was, and then they planted field through there, and then it picks up again down here. Very interesting design. Everything is green as can be. Middle of July. Hot. Haven't had too much rain. Had a little rain. I flew in the other day by accident, got caught in it, but haven't had too much rain. Just north of us, they had 5-6 inches of rain 20-30 miles north of this 2 nights ago, but this area here has been a little on the dry side. Now we're just checking out some woods here. Like I said, I like the patterns, the trees, and I like to see the waterways cutting through the woods. A lot of neat stuff, like that little pond right there that you see from the air. I'm going to follow the tree line down here. And we'll get back to our starting point in a little bit. Anyway, we're flying, oops, there goes a bird. We're flying, I want to say due north, almost due north now. Got the wind at our heels. So she's got the wind at her back now. I think she likes flying in the wind. It cools her off more. The Mini 3, if you've ever seen the front of it, it is scooped out in front for a lot of airflow to pass through there. And I was kind of worried when I first saw that design that it was going to catch a lot of air and hinder it, but they've got such good ventilation on this thing, because it does tend to overheat when it's sitting still, but the wind just goes right through it, you know, and it escapes through the little slots they've got cut in to let the hot air out. So they've done a little good design work on this thing. Follow the corner of this field, I think. Cut around here to the right. Now I can see something coming up in the field that's already planted, but I can't tell if that's winter wheat or what. Too high to tell right now. But we'll follow the edge of this field down and see. The rest of this field looks like it's just going to be grass. And let's see, I think this field, I bet his land ends right up here, I think. So we're flying north now. There's a beautiful little pond down there. We're going to kind of follow this tree line around here. Like I said, we were just out for a test flight basically to see how she was going to do after we had that little problem the other day. You guys really didn't get to see it. I posted the video, but it didn't really show up on the video feed there, but I'm pretty sure it did on the screen recording I made. I have not processed the screen recording yet. And I don't know if I will or not. I've got it, but I am kind of anxious to look at it just to see if you catch the video stopping in there. Obviously, you would have to because the screen just dropped out, and ended up having to reboot the controller to get anything back. So anyway, we've crossed the road, and it doesn't look like they've got anything planted in these fields to speak of. I mean, they're planted, obviously, but I can't tell what they're planted in. Usually they've got corn, soybeans going. But maybe they're going with winter wheat this year. Not sure. We will fly around down here and fly over this corner. My son was going to meet me down here at the farm, and we'll catch him coming in a little while, I think. So we're headed, geez, kind of east now, east-northeast. It was a very bright day out. I probably should have had some ND filters on, but did not put them on. Got in a hurry to go. You know how it is. So we're going to come up here, and I think this road winds around, and we're going to follow this road around. Yeah, right there. So here we go. We're going to start going to the right. Up here a little ways, get my bearings. You know, where am I at now? I gotta hang on another right here. There I am. I'm gonna cut back across here. She handles real well. I'm really pleased with the handling of the Mini 3. I know there have been some problems, especially with range, and I don't know if they've got those problems sorted out yet or not. I never take mine out that far to where the range should be any kind of a problem. So anyway, we're going to head back towards the farm now, and just trying to see. I'm really anxious about what they got planted in these fields. I don't recognize the little sprouts that are up right now. So anyway, we're making a beeline across here. We're going to beat it back across these woods. I think I hear my son driving down the gravel road, so we're trying to catch up with him here. He should be coming in this field directly in front of us. And we'll stop there and look and see if I can see him. And I don't see his vehicle, so I think we'll just go ahead and proceed. And maybe I was hearing things coming down the gravel, but we'll take a look anyway. There he is. There's his truck right there. You can see it moving across the field now. So I'm trying to come in and get him pulling in. There he is. I'm saying, man, I try not to hit that tree line at the same time. I know it's got some obstacle avoidance, but it doesn't have that kind if you're going sideways at all. You're going to run into things. So there he is. There he was. Trying to stay out of those trees there. So we'll see if we can just mosey along with him here a little bit. And then we'll conclude this little flight. She handled real good today. Didn't have any problems at all to speak of. Well, I won't say I didn't have any problems. I had one problem when I first took off. I had a file that got corrupted somehow, and this is the second time that's happened. I'm not sure why or whatever, so I had to disregard it and pick up from a little bit different point in the recording. But you can see my truck and my son's truck there, and he's getting out right now. And I'm telling him, hurry up, I ain't got all day. Mosey over here and look at the woods a little bit. And we'll wander back over here and start bringing her in. But anyway, pretty good flight. Didn't have any handling problems at all. That's what I was looking for. Video feed stayed constant. That was a pretty good deal. So, all in all, not too shabby. Get turned around here now. See where I want to go. Where do I want to go? And I'm talking to my son at the same time. There he is. We'll get back around here and we'll bring her back home. Anyway, I want to thank you guys again for watching this video. Like I said, these videos are basically for myself and my family, but I do put them on YouTube just to share with everybody, that anybody that wants to see them, along with motorcycle videos that are on my channel. Everybody stay safe out there. Let's see if I can find a parking place for old Thelma Lou. Should be coming up right about now. Here she comes. There she goes. Come on down now. Stay safe out there, you guys. If you fly, fly safe. If not, just be safe, treat each other well, and we'll get a chance. We'll talk to you again soon.